Ella's Ancient Beehive Adventure. Once upon a time, in a sunny desert land called Saudi Arabia, there was a curious girl named Ella. Ella loved to explore and learn new things. One day, she heard about some very old beehives that were over 1,000 years old. She was so excited and wanted to see them for herself. Ella packed her backpack with snacks and her favorite notebook, ready for a big adventure. She met a friendly guide named Sammy, who would help her explore the ancient beehives. As they walked through the desert, Sammy pointed to some interesting shapes in the sand. "Look over there, Ella. Those are the old beehives we've been talking about." Ella's eyes grew wide with wonder. The beehives were made of clay and looked like little houses with holes in them. Sammy explained, "These beehives are very special. They were built by people long, long ago. They were made over 1,000 years ago." Ella was amazed. "Wow, that's so old. How did they use these beehives?" Sammy smiled and said, "A long time ago, people needed honey for many things. They used these beehives to keep bees safe and make lots of sweet honey. The beehives are made very well, and they kept the bees happy and healthy." Ella looked closely at the beehives and noticed how they were shaped like little boxes. "They look very sturdy and strong. How did they know how to build them like this?" Sammy nodded. "That's a great question. The people who built these beehives were very smart. They knew how to build them so that the bees would have plenty of space to make honey. They were great beekeepers." Ella felt like she was stepping back in time. She imagined what it would be like to live when these beehives were new. She could almost see people in their old-fashioned clothes carefully taking care of their bees. Sammy showed Ella how the beehives had small holes for the bees to come and go. "These holes are like tiny doors for the bees. They let the bees fly out to collect nectar and come back with sweet honey." Ella wrote down everything she learned in her notebook. She was excited to tell her friends about this amazing discovery. She knew that learning about the past helped her understand how people lived a long time ago. As the sun began to set, Ella and Sammy headed back home. Ella looked at the ancient beehives one last time and felt happy to have learned so much. She couldn't wait to share her adventure with everyone. And so, Ella's adventure into the past ended, but the magic of the ancient beehives and the story of the clever beekeepers stayed with her forever. And that's the story of Ella's journey to discover the ancient beehives. Wasn't it exciting? Remember, every adventure teaches us something new about the world around us.